Hello, you're fine. Grab a bolster and 2 blocks. I'm Liz. Before we start, I do like to know if there's any injuries or pregnancies. Perfect. All right. We will get ready. So you're going to place your blocks towards the front of your mat, just so that we're logistically prepared. And then you'll place your bolster to the side. We'll get to that a little bit later, and we'll come on to our back. I can't believe it's already midway through July. Ugh, this month is going by way too fast. This year is going by way too fast. All right, as you come onto your back, feel free to bend your knees. Feel free to keep your legs straight. And then if you haven't done so already, just close your eyes. And let's take a collective breath in through the nose. Collective breath out through the mouth. And just allow your breath to bring you into the space, into your body, onto your mat. I'd like to start with a little reading for inspiration, perhaps, or reflection. Today's little saying says that it is in the midst of change that we often discover wings we never knew we had. So I like to often talk about courage and risk-taking and stepping into our fear, because that is what this philosophy of yoga teaches. It teaches us to be in the present moment, and when we are fearful or scared, that means we are in the past or in the future. So yoga really brings home this idea. It's not really an idea, but this philosophy of appreciating every moment for what it is. And we use our body, we use our breath as tools to do that. Just noticing your natural breath. And as you notice your natural breath, start to deepen your breath. So see if you can fill up your entire torso from the belly to the chest, from your lower back to your upper back, even the sides of your body, expanding in all directions. And we'll begin with some retention breath today. We are going to be working a lot of core, so retention breath is really good to connect to our full body core. So retention breath is a slow and steady breath up to the top of your breath. We will go through this together. I'm just explaining it for now. Once you get to the top of your breath, you'll pause. And then you'll inhale another sip of air and pause. And another sip of air and pause. And then we'll exhale slowly everything out. We're going to do that 3 times together. So when you're ready, take a big breath in. Take a slow breath out. And from here, take a slow and steady breath all the way to the top of your breath and pause. Inhale again and pause. And again and pause. And then slowly exhale everything out. Once you get to the bottom of that exhale, go ahead and inhale again, slow and steady to the very top of your breath. Pause. Inhale again and pause. And again and pause. Slowly exhale. Once you get to the bottom of that exhale, one more time, inhale slow and steady to the very top of your breath and pause. Inhale again and pause. Really expanding, and inhale again and pause. And exhale. Take another breath in and another breath out. We're going to start today by extending your legs out on the mat in front of you. Taking your feet about mat width distance apart, inhaling your arms up and overhead. And from here, we're going to bend the elbows, either grabbing onto opposite hands, opposite wrists, or opposite elbows. And keeping your entire back on the floor, taking a side bend over to your right. So it's not a twist, it's a side bend. So that left side stays on the floor, and then start to walk your left foot towards your right foot. So we're creating like a banana shape. This pose is called banana pose. So left foot towards your right foot, and maybe you start to cross that right leg over your left, just to anchor it down. We're going to take 5 deep breaths into our left side here. Slow and steady breaths. Imagining that your breath is expanding all the way down to your left foot. And taking one more big breath here. And go ahead and release that right foot. Send that left leg back to the other side of your mat, and then wiggle your upper body back through center. And just for a moment, stay in center to notice what you're feeling from your left to your right side. Then we'll take that to the other side, so wiggling your upper body over to the right in a side bend. Once again, the back of your body stays connected to your mat. It's not a twist. And then we're going to walk that right foot over to the left foot. So when you get a nice big deep stretch here, you'll hold there, and maybe you start to cross your left foot over your right. And 5 big deep breaths here into your right side. Take one more big breath here. Go ahead and release that foot, that left ankle, and then swing that right leg back to the right. Wiggle your upper body back through center. And then go ahead and release your arms and hug your knees in towards your chest. Maybe rotate your knees into circles, stretch your legs up towards the sky. Feel free to rotate your ankles, wiggle your toes. Take one more breath here, maybe wiggle it out a little bit. And then hug your knees back in, reach your arms out into a T, palms face up or down. And then bring your knees above your hips and your ankles in line with your knees. And then just gently hug your legs towards your midline. As you exhale, drop your legs over to your left and hover just above the floor, keeping that right shoulder blade pressing into your mat. One more breath. Inhaling back up. And exhaling over to the right. Keep your legs hovering just above the floor. One more breath. And then slowly coming back to center. We're going to do that one more time and then add to it. So exhale over to your left and hover. Now feel your left knee lifting into your right knee and hold. Keep your right shoulder blade reaching into the mat. One more breath. From your left knee, bring those legs all the way back up. And then exhale over to the right and hover. And again, lift that right knee into the left. So it's almost as if your right leg is fully supporting the weight of your left leg. Keeping that left shoulder blade down, one more breath. And then from that right knee, come all the way back up. We're gonna add here, exhale over to the left and hover. Take your left arm to your right thigh and then press and lift them. Lift your right leg into your left arm and your left arm into your right. Take one more breath. I know it's going to be a challenge here. Slowly come all the way back up. And release that left arm out to the left and drop your knees over to the right and hover. Remember to lift that right knee up into the left. Keep that left shoulder blade on the mat and bring that right arm to your left thigh. Lift your left thigh into that right arm as your right arm presses into that left leg. One more breath. Slowly release, bring the legs all the way back up. Reach your arms out into a T. One more time on each side, lower to the left. Keep that right shoulder blade down, left knee lifted, left arm to that right thigh and lift. Maybe you start to lift your head and chest up. One more breath. And release, bring those knees back through center. And exhale over to the right. Hover, that right knee lifts up into the left thigh. Keep that left shoulder blade rooted, right hand pressing into the left thigh. And maybe you start to lift your head and chest up. One more breath. Keep pressing that isometric strength here. And then slowly lower. Bring your legs back through center. Shake them out a little bit. When you're ready, we're going to rock and roll along the spine or roll to your side, and we'll come up into your downward facing dog. It has begun.
Crazy time started.
Oh, yeah. Can you guess where we're going? All right, in your down dog, just take a moment to wiggle out your legs, pedal out your feet. And then on your next exhale, drop your knees to the floor, coming onto all fours. First and foremost, let's wiggle through the spine and some cat-cow movements, maybe getting into your shoulders here. Just rolling some big shoulder shrugs, shoulder circles, maybe some side bends. And then inhale, come back to neutral and start to circle around your wrists. So really pressing into your finger pads here. As your finger pads press into the mat, your knuckles will probably be lifted, and then circle the opposite direction. One more breath. And come back through center. Tuck your toes and come back into your downward facing dog. On your next inhale, reach that right leg up towards the sky. And then reach through the heel of that foot. So really expand through your leg here. And as you exhale, hug that right knee in, round to plank. Take that knee across your body to the left armpit. And then inhale, come back through center. And then step your right foot forward. Go ahead and drop your back knee down. You're welcome to grab a blanket if you need. Scissor those inner thighs. And then reach your arms up. And then as you exhale, start to bend your elbows into cactus, lift your heart. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, bend. Inhale to reach. This time we're going to exhale, bend into cactus, and then reach your arms back behind you to interlace your fingers. Draw your elbows back, lift your heart. Take one more breath. And then exhale, release. Hands come around your front foot. Maybe grab your blocks. We're going to pulse through that front leg. Take one more breath. Your next exhale, come back to your lunge. Tuck your back toes and swing back into your downward facing. Inhaling to your toes. Exhale, bend your knees round like a cat forward into plank pose. Beautiful. Feel that strength from the crown of your head back to your feet. Your hips should be at the level of your shoulders. One more breath. You're always welcome to drop your knees. Keep this straight as you lower onto your belly. Inhale, pull forward, push across the and exhale. One more time, pull out of your low back to lift up. And exhale. Tuck your toes, press back to downward facing dog. Notice your breath. On your next inhale, reach your left leg up. Reaching through that left leg, expanding through that leg rather than just creating the shape. Exhale, hug it in, round to plank. Take that left knee across to the right. Inhale, back through center, and step it forward. Dropping that back knee down, scissor those inner thighs. Inhale, reach your arms. Exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale to reach. And exhale. One more, reach up. Exhale, bend to cactus. Reach your hands back behind you. Interlace your fingers, draw those elbows back, lift your heart, and hold. So as you feel your arms reach back, feel your chest lift. One more big breath. And then release your hands. Start to pulse through that front leg. Two more breaths. And then as you exhale, coming back to your lunge. And stepping your front foot back to downward facing dog. Before we move anywhere else, notice your body. Can you slow down your breath? One more breath here. On your next inhale, coming onto your toes. Exhale, bend your knees, step, walk, or jump to your hands. Inhaling halfway. And exhale. Grabbing onto opposite elbows, let your head fully relax. And maybe sway from side to side. Got it, release your arms, inhale lift halfway. We're going to grab your blocks on the highest height, shoulder distance apart out in front of you. We're going to keep our feet hip distance apart. And I want you to lean forward and come up onto your tippy toes. You're going to stay on your tippy toes and start to bend your knees, coming all the way into a squat. Beautiful. And then lift back up. Keep your spine rounded as you come up. And lean forward a little bit more. Stay on your tippy toes, bend your knees and come all the way down. Stay in a little bit of a rounded position here this time. Stay in that rounded position, start to lift your butt up. Fold forward and heels down. Set your blocks to the side. And then soften the knees, roll the spine all the way up the spine. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, palms to your heart. So for a moment, closing your eyes, setting an intention for your practice today. As I always like to remind everyone, this is the power, bless you, behind our practice. When you're ready, we'll move through Surya Namaskar, blinking your eyes open as you inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold. Inhaling, half. Exhale, step to plank pose. Find that strength from the crown of your head to your feet. Your choice of vinyasa. You can lower your knees down if you need it. Chaturanga all the way down to cobra. Downward facing dog. Feeling that foundation through your hands and through your feet. And notice that expansion all the way up your spine, through your inner thighs, through your hips. One more big breath. Inhaling onto your toes. Exhale, bend your knees, step, walk, or jump to meet your hands. Inhale, lift half up. And exhale, fold. Soften the knees, roll the spine. Make sure it's one vertebra at a time as you come all the way up. Inhaling to reach up. And exhale, palms to your heart. Let this be your moving meditation. Inhale to reach up. And exhale, fold. Inhaling half up. Exhale, step to plank, jump to chaturanga, hold for a breath. Maintain that strength and then shift to your choice of vinyasa. Active downward facing dog. Abundance is a vibe, wild woman in night. I'm ready to live right out of this cage. Downward facing dog is all about the spine. Feel that lengthening from your arms, your shoulders, your hips. One more deep breath. Inhaling onto your toes. Exhale, bend your knees, step, walk, or jump to meet your hands. Inhaling half up. And exhale. Soften the knees, roll the spine. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, palms to your heart. We'll add from here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, half up. Exhale, step or jump. Hold for one breath. Then shift through your vinyasa of choice. I'm ready to soar like a lion. On your next inhale, reach out right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, hug it in, round to plank. Take that knee across your body to the left. Left elbow, left armpit. Come back to center. Step it forward. Take your back heel down for Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, bend your elbows into cactus. Feel that lift rather than collapsing down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend. Inhale, reach. This time we're going to bend into cactus. Interlace your fingers back behind and draw your elbows back, lift your chest. Exhale, humble warrior. Drop your belly towards your thigh, maybe to the inside. Keeping that right hip tucked in, connecting to your left foot. One more breath. We're going to switch it up. Inhale, lift halfway. Release your hands. Pivot all the way to the back foot for Skandasana, to the back of your mat. Left knee bends. Beautiful. See if you can keep your palms up away from the floor. If you can't, that's okay. Switching forward, this time to Virabhadrasana 2 to the front of your mat. Right knee tracking towards your right foot. One more breath here. Awesome. One more next inhale, reach up and back to reverse. Exhale, side angle pose. Reach through those left fingertips. One more breath. Inhale, come all the way up and back, reverse. And exhale, this time take your hands to the inside of your front foot. Walk your body to the left, pivot your feet forward for Prasarita Padottanasana. So we're going to keep our feet hugging towards the midline. Then you can take your hands maybe to the inside, maybe just below your shoulders. Take 2 more breaths here. Find that length as you drop your head towards the floor. Inhale from halfway. As you exhale, pivot forward to the front of your mat. Go ahead and step forward to meet your right foot. Inhale, lift halfway. Grab your blocks from the highest height out in front. Bring your feet to hip distance apart. Come onto your tippy toes. This time you're going to bend your knees ever so slightly and rotate them to the right. See if you can come all the way down into a squat. Round through the spine. And then slowly lift your butt. Come all the way back up. Spin your toes and your feet to the left. Bend your knees, come all the way down, round through the spine. Inhale, lift up the dips. Spin back to center and fold, heels down. Set your blocks to the side. Down onto opposite elbows. And breathe. One more breath. Release your fingertips, inhaling halfway. Exhale, step back into your downward facing dog. Taking a vinyasa here if you'd like. Wherever you are, come back to that smooth, conscious breath. On your next inhale, lift that left leg up. Exhale, hug it in, round to plank. Take that knee underneath you to the right and hold. Lift it a little higher if you can. Beautiful. Swing it back through center. Step it next to your left hand. Back heel down for Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, bend your elbows into cactus. Feel the lift up from your ribs. And then inhale, reach back up. Exhale, bend. Inhale to reach. Exhale, bend. Swing those arms behind you. Interlace your fingers, draw those elbows back, lift your heart. And humbled warrior, exhale, fold. So feel free to drop your belly on your thigh or come to the inside, but regardless, that left hip hugs in, connecting to your back foot. One more breath. Inhaling halfway. Release your hands as we take all the way, go all the way back to the back of your mat. to lunge into Skandasana on the right side. La, 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 la. Beautiful. If you can, keep your palms at your heart or lift it off the floor, go for it. If not, that's okay too. One more breath. See if you can slowly, without using your hands, come all the way forward to Virabhadrasana. And just hold. So feeling your feet draw towards your midline. One more breath. Inhale to reverse warrior. Exhale to side angle twist. Inhale, reverse. Continue to feel that moving down to both feet. And then exhale, take your hands to the inside of that front foot. Walk your body to the right. Pivot your feet forward to parallel. This time we're going to take our right hand to the center, right the lower part. And then lift your chest as you think well for a twist to the left. Maybe you reach that left arm up. Maybe you take your left hand onto the sacrum. One more big breath here. And exhale, take that left hand down. Replace your right hand with your left. Lift your chest and twist over to the right. Maybe you reach up. Take that hand to your sacrum. One more big breath. And exhale, release that right hand. Pivot forward to the left. Coming back to the lunge and then stepping forward to meet your left foot. Grab your blocks. Keep your chest lifted for now. Come on to your tippy toes. Now round through the spine. And then pivot those feet to the right, your toes to the right, heels to the left. Bend those knees and come all the way down. This time from here, stay in your twist, palms together to your heart. Find that balance. One more breath. Release your hands to your blocks. Slowly lift your hips, then start to pivot all the way to the left, heels to the right. Bend your knees, come all the way down. You can hold here or maybe palms together to your heart. Find that balance. One more breath. Release onto your blocks. Come back through center. Release your heels, soften the knees and fold. And send your blocks to the side. Grabbing onto opposite elbows. Sway your body from side to side. One more breath. Release your hands, inhaling halfway. Exhale, step back into plank pose, chaturanga or downward facing dog directly. Your choice of vinyasa. Back to downward facing dog. Notice your breath here. Two more big breaths. On your next inhale, reach that right leg up. Exhale, hug it in, round to plank. We're going to add from here. Take that knee underneath you to the left. Lift a little higher. Bring it back to the right, and then step it forward. Virabhadrasana 1. Reach up. Follow your breath. Exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, this time, bend the elbows. Swing them around behind you to interlace. Draw your elbows back, lift your heart. And exhale, close. Stay here for a few more breaths. Keep that right hip connecting into your left foot. One more big breath here. Inhaling halfway. Go ahead and release your hands as you exhale. Walk all the way to the back, lunging into that left leg. This time, if you can, bring your palms together to your heart. Bringing that left shoulder to the inside of your left knee. Reach your left fingertips out. Right arm reaches up. Taking a little twist here. One more breath. Using the strength of your legs, release that right arm. Slowly come back to the right for Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale to reverse warrior. Exhale to side angle pose. Again, inhale to reverse. Exhale, release your hands to the inside of that foot. Walk your body to the left. Pivot forward on both feet. This time we're going to take our hands to our hips. Draw your elbows back and then fold. So keep your chest open using your strength here rather than any leverage. Take 2 more breaths. Inhale, lift halfway. And release your arms, pivot forward to the front. This time we're going to step back to downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Take a big breath out. Inhale into your toes. Exhale, bend your knees. Step up or jump into a squat at the front of your mat. So as your butt goes down, the crown of your head reaches up, palms together. Pressing your arms out, knees hug in. Close your eyes. Let's take a big collective breath in through the nose. Collective breath out through the mouth. And then go ahead and open your eyes, round through the spine. Take your hands down and out in front of you. Squeeze your knees into your upper arms and then lean forward as high as you can, coming up onto your tippy toes. Without lifting your feet up, see how far you can lean forward. Keep your chest up. One more breath, your finger pads are pressing into the mat. And release. Go ahead and straighten your legs, heel toe your feet to hip distance apart, and fold. On your next inhale, lift halfway. And then exhale, step back to downward facing dog. Last little flow here. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, hug it in, round to plank. Take that knee underneath you to the right and hold. Come back to the left. Step it forward for Virabhadrasana 1. Taking that back heel down. Reach up. Exhale, bend your elbows. Inhale to reach. Exhale, bend. Reach back behind you to interlace your fingers. Draw the elbows back, lift your heart. And exhale. Holding into your humble warrior. Keep that left hip hugging in. Connect to your back foot. One more big breath. Inhaling halfway. Release your hands as you exhale. Come all the way back to Skandasana. To your right leg. This time we're going to take that right shoulder to the inside of your right leg. Opening your arms wide. Reaching that left arm up. One more breath. And then release. How fluid can you go to your Virabhadrasana 2 at the top of your mat. Inhale to reverse warrior. Exhale to side angle pose. Stay connected to your feet. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, take those hands to the inside. Walk your body to the right, pivot forward on both feet. Hug your feet in. Your variation here of Prasarita Padottanasana. So feel free to grab your toes, grab your ankles. Maybe take another twist. Take 2 more breaths. Exhale, pivot forward to your lunge and step back to our downward facing dog. Feel free to take a vinyasa here. And then come into child's pose. Did you guess? I'm going to take about 3 more breaths here. Ready, you'll come up to a seat. And I'm going to show you where we're going next. As you're watching me, you're welcome to interlace your fingers and kind of roll your wrists. We are going to move into an arm balance. We're going to move into side crow pose. So side crow pose is, we all know crow pose in our squat, or from our squat that we were moving towards just a minute ago. I like to use a bolster just in case if you crash, you can hit your head on the bolster. If you don't need a bolster, you don't need to use it. So we're gonna come up into a little squat with our toes on the mat, our heels lifted. And we'll start with the bolster to, I'll mirror you, so the left side. From here, I'm gonna take a twist. So I wanna reach that right arm up as much as I can to get that length. Then I'm gonna twist and I'm gonna bring that right hand onto the mat across my body to the left, okay? Now, the first elbow is gonna come right kind of towards the front of my left knee. And then from here, my back arm is gonna come into, my elbow is gonna tuck into my side. So I'm gonna come into a little bit of a side chaturanga here. And the biggest thing is it's going to be really hard to lift up if you're not leaning forward. So another thing, another tool that this allows for is for you to come onto your that's too close, onto your head if you want to use that to lift up. And then we lift up the toes, and then you can work on lifting your head from the bolster. Yes. It's been a while for me too. I haven't done this pose in a really long time. So, again, you want to lift up and lengthen through that right side if you start on the left side. And if you're not doing this pose, you're welcome to do squat. You're welcome to do any, yep. Yeah, don't do it then. You're welcome to do a twist on your back. I think that's too close, Zoe. Yeah. Push it out a little bit. Nice. Yep, I will talk you through it. So, did you do the lengthening? Okay, then twist. So now you want to lean forward. Lean. Look forward. Lean forward, look forward. Lean forward, look forward. Take that left elbow and tuck it into your side. Yes. Yep. But put the hand down. Yes, exactly.
But it's not on my side.
So can you hug it, kind of get it hugged in and kind of tap? Yes, there you go. Now look forward, lift up. Lift your chest.
Yes, we'll do it again. Do you know
What? So do you feel? What do you feel?
Stuck in there.
I'm stuck in there.
Like I can't get up and on it. Maybe this is my weird bad again, but I still can't do anything else.
Actually, try it. Just try it. Like this one. Add that to that. Yeah, maybe. So try this. Try this.
Yeah.
On it. I don't know if you can bring your arms down.
That feels better here.
Yeah. So if you haven't tried the other side, try the other side. Did you try the other side?
I did. It wasn't as successful as the last time.
Oh.
That would be too high. I can't even.
What if you take your
I feel like not proportioned.
I think it's not proportion because this arm is fine. Oh, so you, to me you seem just I wonder if it's more of a twist. You need to take more of a twist and then take this hand and go slightly more back behind your left one. And then from there, lean and look forward. You're there. That's your thing. You're so there.
Yeah.
It's just the technique.
That's it. Okay, I don't want to go that direction. It's weird.
All right, guys. Kristen, how you doing?
Good. She's doing awesome.
Oh my gosh, right on.
Nice.
You could do fallen star. Fallen angel. With your head down, your ear temple to the floor, and then you lift your top leg up. It's so bizarre. All right, everybody. Let's come into a seated forward fold. So coming into Dandasana. And then flexing your feet out in front. If you need support, you can use your bolster underneath your knees. You can always prop your butt up onto a blanket. Reach up. And then exhale and fold. Imagine a beach ball in your belly and you're rounding over that beach ball. And then as you're rounding over that beach ball, we're actually trying to expand the breath into the low back. And we'll take 2 more big breaths here. All the way back up. We're going to bend the knees, taking your feet a little bit wider than your hips. Take your hands behind you. Fingertips can face forward, they can face out. Lift your chest. And then come into reverse tabletop, so lifting your hips up. Be supporting your head on the top of your traps. One more breath. And then bring your chin in, lower all the way back down. Good. And we're going to make our way onto our back, so you can come off your blanket. And set your bolsters to the side. You can use your bolster for Shavasana if you'd like. Oh yeah, good. Get out of that sun. It does get hot. All right. Once you come onto your back, let's hug the knees in towards the chest. Let's finish with a happy baby pose. Opening those knees, grabbing onto your feet, inner or outer arches. Feel free to rock side to side. Stretch one leg and then the other. Take 2 more breaths here. See the world sometime. Go ahead and hug your knees in towards your chest. Take any final moments or any final movements here, rather. then making your way into Shavasana. Whatever shape you take in Shavasana, just closing your eyes, letting go of your body, and letting go of your breath. your chest as you roll onto either side. And as you are ready, you'll gently press up to a comfortable seat. Placing your hands on your thighs, keeping your eyes closed. Just taking a final moment here with your eyes closed to reconnect to your physical body, your breath, your mind, your heart. Noticing how you feel after your practice. And we'll conclude with a single sound of Om together as you bring your hands to your heart. Take a big cleansing breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And inhale. Lastly, I invite you to bow your head, connecting the wisdom of your mind to the compassion and wisdom of your heart. Bowing to the wings that you have and all the changes that you've experienced throughout your life to make you who you are today. Thank you so much, everybody. Namaste. Thank you guys. Well done with your side. Now you have a new party trick.
That is my new party trick, yeah.
Yes, I'm telling you. Side curl is no joke. I haven't done it in years. I don't even know why I was inspired to do it today. It's been so many years since I've done it. Probably like 10 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, what possessed you today?
I don't know. I just thought I'd spice it up a bit.
I like
With
it.
that, suspecting nice folks.
Oh my god, I love this. That is so much fun.
It's always fun to look out in the room and play cards all day.
Oh my god, I love that. That is so fun. Oh my god.
It's 8 months.
His name's Moss.
Oh, I was like, 8 months?
And then eventually just kind of. I actually, I go to PT and I go back
And just-
to.
Yeah, like a little bucket, little stash. I tell ya.
You sent me what they said wrong. I told you last time. Thanks for the jury, didn't have to send me.
Of course.
Paper too.
Yeah, I don't like
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, exactly.
my insurance is.